is the Trades and Builders Business Show with Miles Primrose.
Being a trade is not easy. Being a female in the trade is even harder.
Yeah.
I'm not saying guys get it easy, but being a female in the trade is a lot harder than being a male in the trade.
Yeah.
Just from being a girly girl, from being a woman in general, just there's so many aspects where we just get treated differently and looked at differently.
Do you think that's gradually changing, or?
I think it is. I really think it is, and I think that this social media aspect and the Tradie Lady Club's really opening people's eyes and showing everyone how many of us there are. And they're like, these girls can actually work, you know. So many people like, oh, when I first saw you, you know, I thought you were a tool model, but now I've seen your work and you can actually work. Like you've got some skillful, you know, things. You're a great carpenter, you're a good builder.
What would be a couple of examples of you doing some work where I think that's only a man can do that? What would be something that comes to mind where you've done that and actually really shown them up?
Yeah, well, mostly on pretty much all labouring. We hire labourers to do, like, obviously the manual work. And I say this all the time, just because you're strong doesn't mean you can lift things. You know, you need to have your mind in it as well. So you got a sleeper, right? You lift it in a certain way, or even you got a big object. There's ways of manipulating it to move it without using force. You're using your brain. You know what I mean? So, you know, we hire these labourers and they're weaker than me. And I'm like, look, you don't need it, you know, and I'm showing them what to do. Like, I can't lift that. I'm like, here, look, and then I'll lift it for them. You know? Yeah, there's a lot of instances, even when, like on one of my posts, you know, cut a beam, lifted it, had it up with me, climbed a ladder, went in the roof, cut out the joists, trucked the beam in, and, you know, and everyone's like, wow, you know, she can do that. And I'm like, well, that's what we do. It's no different.
So you're doing a bit of the work that a traditional male would do, but it sounds like sometimes you're doing it a bit smarter than what they would do, instead of them having to use brute force all the time.
Yeah. So, you know, there's certain ways that you could do things, and you think that way because, yeah, we're not physically as strong. Yeah, we're not physically as tall. We're not equal in that way, and I've never said that. All I'm saying that we can do a job that a man can do. Doesn't mean it's the same, doesn't mean it's the same way or equally, but we still can do it. So if we're doing it smarter, or if we're doing it a different way, we're doing it. Keep going. There's a lot of us out there going through the same thing.
Yep.
If you need help or you want someone to talk to, we've got the Tradie Lady Club group on Facebook.
Yep.
There's hundreds of us there going through the same things.
Yep.
We've got each other to talk to, bounce off, and keep going.